challengers, Paul Skiba here from the New Challenge and NHRC. Today I need to vent to you guys a little bit on what's one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to nutrition. So I still see people every day concentrating too much on the calories in a meal, the calories in a food that they're taking in, and not looking at the actual quality of the food. So people will look at a food and say, it's only 200 calories, it must be good for me, but they don't look at where those calories are coming from. What quality is the actual content inside the meal that you're eating? So first thing I always tell people is decrease the amount of ingredients that you're taking in. So look at a food label, look what's in there. If it's got a lot of additives and things that you can't pronounce, get rid of it. If it's got a lot of sugars, if it's got sucrose, glucose, dextrose, any of those listed as one of the first ingredients, you shouldn't be eating the food. So now take a look at the quality of the food that you're taking in. Because if you look at, if you had 1,000 calories from pure sugar, so a bunch of sugar cubes in one hand, and you had 1,000 calories from a bunch of vegetables, is it going to be the same outcome? Is it going to have the same effect on your body? If I eat all these vegetables and I eat this pile of sugar, and then how is my body going to respond to it? So obviously there's a difference in the way that our body's going to react to the calories. The sugar calories are going to cause an immediate sugar spike with a drop, whereas the carbohydrates, because they have more fiber, they have nutrients, they have vitamins, they have things in them that our body can process and utilize, our body's going to be able to use that completely different. Whereas the sugar, once again, there's a lot of detrimental effects to things like adrenal fatigue, candida overgrowth, issues with storing excess fat that those calories are going to produce that the vegetables won't. So when we look at purely calories, you can see how it's not a fair comparison. You have to compare the right component of two substances or two foods in order to know what it is that you're taking in. So first and foremost, look at the quality of the calories. Don't worry about all those calories that you're taking in as long as they're coming in from a healthy source. As long as they're coming in from healthy meats, healthy fats, healthy proteins and vegetables, all that is going to regulate itself. And your body will know when it's full, and that's going to be more dense than these calories that you're looking at from a lot of these sugary and processed foods. And I use sugar, pure sugar, as an example, but it's no different if you're using a plate of pasta, if you're eating a couple slices of bread. All that stuff is just sugar in your body, and if you're already taking in excess sugar, then you need to eliminate a lot of that and look at the quality of the food and not just at the end of the day adding up and looking at the equation. It's not as simple as calories in and calories out, which used to be the standard for nutrition. Okay? Quality of the calories are much more important. Okay, guys? So this week I want you guys to really pay attention to what you're eating and make sure that you're taking in the right foods and not just looking at the calories in the food. Okay? See you next time.